Hi guys, welcome back today. So, jumping on this train, y'all. This is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill, one of the Vault palettes. And this palette has been getting a lot of attention lately. And I went into my local Ulta and I swatched them, and I thought that they swatched okay. So I purchased one with the promise from the girl at Ulta that I could return it if I didn't like it. And I went ahead and purchased the Dark Magic palette, which I do think the colors are just so pretty. I think they're very unique colors. So I'm going to do finger swatches for you guys today, and then we're gonna do it on the eyes and see what happens. See if I need to return it. Now I'm gonna give it a fair shake. I've already put on some eye primer. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with my look today, but let's just kind of hop in and see. I'm first gonna go into this color, Shh, I think is what she's called it. Shh, that's the way it's spelled. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this all in the crease. Okay, doesn't look like there's much fallout. Now the problem that seems to be the issue with this collection is their blendability. And finger swatches really can't necessarily do a palette justice. I mean, the way something will swatch on your arm could lay down differently on your eye. But I feel like, I mean, that color blended very well. It doesn't look patchy to me. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go kind of a green-blue look, because this busted color down here, this blue, is so pretty to me. So I'm gonna do that. But first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Potion, which is kind of this, I don't know how to describe it. It's a really pretty moss green. And I'm gonna take a brush like this and dip into it. See what happens. Okay, so comes off on the brush super pigmented. You can see that. Okay, let's see what happens here. Alright, and I'm just going to take this brush I used to do that shh color. It's blending okay. It's not necessarily the best blend, but it is blending okay. Alright, I'm going to do the other eye now. It's okay. So far, I'm not like super disappointed or anything. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Inside Job, which is a forest green, I would call it, and I'm going to just lay that down in the outer V here. So I have to say that Inside Job color, this color down here, the payoff of it on it is really good. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this brush here and I'm going to blend it and see what happens. Okay, so now I'm going to take a shader brush and I'm going to get into this color down here called Busted. And that's the blue one. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. See what happens. The blue is very pigmented. Very pigmented. I feel like it transferred really well onto my eye. Really, really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to take this color right here called Power Cut. It's kind of a shimmery, glittery, taupey color. I'm going to put that on the inner part of the lid. Okay, that color, y'all, really, that shadow is amazing. That really, yes. Okay, and then I'm going to take that same brush that I just used for the power cut, which is that taupe color, and I'm going to go into Trickery, which is, it looks like a metallic green. It's this color. The shimmers and the mattes and the glitters in this palette are fantastic. I have no complaints at all. They're buttery and just, oh, so amazing. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Diversion, which is this color right here. I'm just going to do my finger and see how it lays down. And I'm going to do that right in the middle, kind of where you do like a halo. And I'm going to go into this Poof color, which is the lightest color in the palette. I'm going to get it on my brush. And I'm going to see what this will do. Okay, ooh, pretty. Just a very basic shade. It's not really meant to be a highlight shade, but it's a matte. Now, one more time, I'm going to go in inside job, so that dark forest green, barely dip into it. And then I'm just going to try to define this a little bit better. Okay, so I have this MAC pigment, and it's limited edition, so I'm not really going to show it to you, but it really just any taupey pigment would do here. And I'm just going to kind of see if I can really get that middle gold part to stand out. So really loving this look. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this brown by Jordana, the Espresso Last eyeliner. I'm going to align my waterline and go a little bit below my lash line. And I'm going to do it to my tight line too. Okay, and then I'm just going to take like an angled brush like this. And I'm going to go back into that inside job color, so that forest green. And I'm going to just line that out. Alright, and then a pencil brush. Like this. And I'm going to go back into that potion. So this one down here, that mossy green. And then I'm going to blend out that darker green. Alright y'all, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my mascara, do some lipstick, clean up some fallout, and then I'm going to join you back with some arm swatches. Okay y'all, so I finished my face. I did a little bit of the Tarteist lip paint in Festival and Obsessed on the outer corners. I love this. I think that it performed really well. This green, it was probably the hardest for me to use. And it sucks because this is one of the reasons I bought the palette, was because of this color. But the rest of this palette performs amazingly. And I'm going to insert my swatches here. You guys, this black, I don't even, I didn't even use it today, but when I swatched it, I literally went, oh my gosh. Like, it was that insane whenever I swatched this black. The Temptress color, which is down here. The blackest black I've ever seen or ever used in my entire life. And that beats out Carbon, that beats out the Makeup Geek. I mean, tons of blacks. This is insane. So I went ahead and threw my receipt away. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's fantastic. Do I think it's a perfect palette? No, but there's no perfect palette. Every palette that has a lot of colors, a lot of different textures is going to, some are gonna fail. But overall, I mean, it was $15. I love it. I'm going to keep it. It's amazing. The shimmer or the metallics up here are so nice. And then this glitter, the Power Cut, which I have on like the inner part of my lid, so good. And then you've got all these down here, which I want to say most of them are either all this down here are either a matte or very faint satin. And then you've got a matte up here. This color is matte. And then you've got, you know, your metallics and your one glitter shade. Love it. Totally keeping it. Totally going to get some use out of it. I can't say enough good things. You know, but I may have been one of the lucky ones that got a fairly good, you know, batch. I don't know. I don't think it's fair the way people have been throwing Jaclyn Hill under the bus. I don't think it's fair. I think that's why I watched the videos and I've seen all the stuff and I've seen everything on Instagram and on Twitter, but I thought I'm going to try it and it ended up working out for me. So I really, really like it. But I would suggest if you're going to purchase it, don't do it online. Go into an Ulta, swatch it yourself. I actually open my palette whenever I'm purchasing a palette. I will open it in Ulta, look at it, and I will make sure that it's not cracked, that nothing's broken, and all of that. And then I'll just put it back in the box and I'll go to my checkout. I do that just because I like to be safe. But the pigmentation is so strong, y'all, that you can still see some of the blue on my middle finger. Sorry, I'm not trying to give you the bird there. But yes, okay, it's a really, really, I like it. I love the look that I came up with. It's different. It's unique. The colors in here are unique to me. So yes, I'm giving my approval. I know that that may not mean shit to her or to anybody out there, but I love it. And she can add, you know, me to the whatever percentage she's saying, you know, likes it, because I do. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this today. Just something kind of different. I know that I'm kind of reaching over to that drama side of things. I'm not really trying to do that, but I wanted to try it. Love it. So anyway, and I just want to say thank you guys for watching today, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.